Well, good afternoon and welcome to Eggs Orchids. And now I've been potting like mad today. All these dendrobium glumasiums, they're all doing very well, they're all growing, and it's the time of year where they're now showing signs of growth now. So I thought I'd just have a look at a species that we don't see much of, and that's these. They got split from a big plant, and they are Chelanostelli sulfurea, and you can see pictures of those on the web, and they're very, very nice. So we'll see how these go. I picked these two up because this one has got a nice new growth coming up there, and another one at this side here coming up. So I'm quite happy that one, and that's just potted in sphagnum. This is another that's potted in sphagnum, and this isn't putting up anything anywhere. So I'll just check the roots on both of them and see what they're like. Well, this is the one that's not showing any sign of new growth at all. So let's have a look at this one. I mean, they're all in sphagnum. They've been in it a couple of months, something like that. There's one new root growth there. Yep, and a few new root growths here. So the root growths on that one aren't doing too bad. They're doing very nicely, in fact. And it is the time of year for them to start growing. So I'll just cut off if there's any more bad roots in there, and then I'll repot it. And I'll not repot it in pure sphagnum. I'll put some sphagnum in, and I'll put some bark in as well, and some perlite. Well, I'll have a look at the one with the roots growing properly. And this is in pure sphagnum moss. Not these plants any harm at all. Well, this one's got 3 new growths on it. But I don't trust sphagnum over any length of period, a big period. Oh, this has got a bit of bark in it as well. But although it's growing up plenty of new growth on top, it's not as good a roots as the last one. A lot of dead roots there, and just a few good roots at this side. So this side isn't doing much, and it looks like it can drop apart, but I'm not doing it. I'm leaving it together. So I'll do the same with that one. I'll put it in a bit of sphagnum, a bit of bark, and some perlite. So I've got the bark here and perlite that I'm going to put in, and I've put a bit of very fluffy sphagnum moss in there, and I'll also chop a few bits of sphagnum moss into this one as well, just so the roots won't feel lonely. Well, I've cleaned the table up a little bit, and I'll just pot one of these up. I'll not show you both because they'll be exactly the same, and it's just spending a little bit of time. So what I'll do, I'll just put a little bit of polystyrene in there, if I can remember where I put it. Here we are. Bit of polystyrene in there. Bit of fluffy moss. Bit of bark. Make sure it doesn't get compacted down there. And put this back into the place where it lives. And then just fill it up with what we've just made, this bark, this perlite, and a little bit of moss. And that's all I need. Now these plants come from the Malayan Peninsula, you know, Borneo, that direction, and they are related to coelogenes. So the care for these is somewhat similar to coelogenes. So there we are. That's all you need to do to them. It's got these 3 new growths on here, and in another couple of months that should be absolutely looking like a decent plant. Well, I forgot to show these. These are another load I've just repotted today. No wonder my back's aching. So thanks very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.